Alright then guys, welcome to the video, welcome back to the channel. Join me on an early Sunday morning because today is a pretty exciting video. Well, it is for me anyway, because this is the first official meet kind of thing I've organised, so it should be a pretty cool day. I'm hoping people are going to show up. Got both the cars ready to go and we're going to head on over to Caffeine and Machine today. So I thought I'd bring you along, sort of vlog the day, see what cars show up and what actually happens, because at this point in time I don't actually know the numbers of people that are going to show up. So hopefully it's a success. But either way, sit back, relax, enjoy what is hopefully the first of many meets moving forward. Cars are ready to go. Funnily enough, actually, I'm not going to be driving, well, at least for this first stint, I'm not going to be driving either of my cars. So my girlfriend Zara is going to be driving the S2000, I'll be in the passenger seat of this, and then my dad is driving the Civic, which is just down here. So we are basically all ready to go now. So I'm obviously sat in the passenger seat, the Civic's there, got Zara driving here, so we're on the road. We've got about 40 minutes to our first stop. It's so cool being able to see the car on the road. And so the Convoy is growing. That car in front is George and his girlfriend Olly. Just met up at the first spot. The crew is growing. Got a group of us now. Got a 350 joining us as well. So we're now going to cruise from here. I'm going to jump into the driver's seat of the S2000 and cruise over to Caffeine and Machine now. I'm back in the S2000 driving. We are currently 4 minutes away. So we're going to get there right on time, which is 9:45. A Mustang's just pulled out in front of me, so that's pretty cool. And then an M2 as well, so I wonder where they're going. Pretty cool to have like everyone just rolling, because I'm at the front, like looking in the mirror and seeing the cars behind. It's pretty cool. So this isn't actually like an official me/Caffeine and Machine thing. This is just me hijacking one of their normal weekend things. We're only a couple minutes away now, so let's find out when we get there, and I'll update you guys once we're in and parked up. We just arrived and we've been moved to this area over here in the back car park, which is a bit of a shame because the actual Caffeine Machine is over here. It's actually really busy considering how early it is on the morning. They've got like a speedster sort of drag racing event on in partnership with SantaPod here today as well. So go have a look at some of that later on as well. We've literally just showed up and we've already got, well, obviously apart from my two cars, we've got two more EP3s, got a Focus ST, obviously that 350 that came, and another S2000, but with some crazy coloured luminous green Enki RPF ones, which are pretty rad. What I'll do is I'm going to wait for more people to show up before I start walking around and showing things, because one, I need to say hi to everyone that's showing up because it's cool that they've come, but also it'd be cooler to show you all the cars once everyone's here. So it's now just gone 10:30 and there's loads more cars that have shown up. This is incredibly exciting that people have actually come. Got this very cool Alpha here. Look at the gold wheels as well. There's like a crazy flake in those. This S2000 is unbelievable. There are so many amazing parts in it. This is actually the bonnet I'm going to get for my car actually, so it's really cool to see one in person. I'm going to get mine in full carbon. This might actually be full carbon. I haven't seen the owner yet, but this is actually a Type S, so this is from Japan, and yeah, it's got the C28Ns, the dream wheel, obviously with the spoon brakes, the carbon mirrors, like the carbon side skirts. There's just loads of cool little bits that I'm tempted to do with mine. Amazing Recaro seat in it as well. Absolutely love this thing. So then we've got another couple S2000s here. Then this is where I have no idea if these people are here for my meet, because that's what's so cool about this place. There's another S2000 just over here as well. M4's in here. This M2's cool, lowered competition wheels on it by the looks of it. I unfortunately can't get close to this because I didn't even know that was there, but that is like some crazy wide body kit on that M3 over there. That is so sick. So then we got a couple of MX-5s here. We've got the Mini, we've got Zara, and we've got another S2000 EP3 just here, a Focus ST, another EP3 with the bonnet struts. The only reason I haven't done bonnet struts is because, as you can see, my bonnet is straight up. It's so much easier for working on the car and obviously showing off the engine bay. And then we've got my cars, but you know these ones, so I won't bore you with these. S2000 EP3, George and Holly's car here. Got this 350 that convoyed with us, this S2000. So this has been painted NSX blue. This isn't the same blue as my car, but the RPF one's super bright colour. It's got some sparkos in it as well. Super rad. We've got Jesse here and Georgia made it as well. Another EP3, another EP3. Got spoon brakes on this, super rad. And got another EP3 here. Got the Maxon front splitter. Then we've got this S2000 here. The red leather interior looks so good against the black. Yeah, That's amazing. This is obviously a facelift car. Then we've got Tom's FK2, amazing colour on this, love championship white. And then we've got this DC5, which I believe was at the Collecting Cars meet a couple of weekends ago. Carbon Mugen style wing. So now we're in the main area of Caffeine and Machine rather than just the car park where we are, and they've got some sort of like dragster quarter mile kind of car thing going on this weekend with SantaPod. It's like a collaboration, so obviously these crazy drag cars have shown up. Absolutely wild looking American style cars. So we'll have a little walk around and have a look at what else is parked here as well. Obviously there's a EP3 and an S2000 here as well. Pretty major mix. Today is absolutely crazy. I've never seen people or tables or anything parked down here. This has always just been a grass area. So it's pretty cool that there's stuff there. So we'll get to those in a bit because there's some crazy little JDM nuggets in between massive trucks like this, like complete opposite scales. There's even some K cars here. Look at these things. Little Recaro in it as well. Incredible. And then look at this thing. Look at the door. Turns out that this is one of only 4 in the country as well. Look how tiny it is though. It's just so cool with the gull wing door and everything. Then got a couple of Subarus up here. Got an STI coming up here. Then we got these. Got this Clio here. And we've got this very cool BMW like soft top. Incredible amount of leather interior. We've then got Caddy's Corvette. This is one of his newer cars. Looks absolutely amazing. And there's Caddy in the background talking about it. This thing's sick. It's got cage in the back as well. And then we come down to this lower bit. We've got F-Type. Got some very nice looking, are these Mark 1s? I think these are Mark 1 Golfs, could be wrong. Got some more BMWs, and we've got Joel in the Ignite Automotive GTR that I went out in. Dan here with his M3 as well. Another M3, looks so good. Some more M cars. And so this is obviously Jesse's K-swap car. What do you guys reckon? Do you reckon me and Jesse should do some videos? Just stood over there with Georgia. Do we get together, do some collabs with this thing? Pretty cool that it's blue with the yellow, same as the S2000 theme, but obviously K-swapped. Would be interesting to see how this thing will do against the EP3. So leave a comment down below if that's something you'd want to see, and I'm sure we can arrange something. And then this is Chris, who had the turbo EP3. This is his new replacement. Yeah, look at that. It says HKS right at the front. That must look so rad. As you look in the rearview mirror and you see that. The Venturi intake in this thing as well. And then we've got this EP3 chilling under the tree. And then coming down onto the gravel, we've got our bath. Got the E46 with the roof down, a Porsche Mark 1 MX-5, a massive Escalade over here. Under the trees, we've got this Aston Martin, this track setup looking Clio. Got an Astra E36 M3, and we've got this Megane RS under here, which looks proper cool as well. Beefy track tyre setup on that, which I like. Then we come this way, we've got another STI here, got another EP3, so I love to see it because kind of taking over a little bit. Then we've got Mark 5 Supra with a wing on the back, makes the car look so much cooler. G4 Defender as well, which is, it's just so rad, like the mix of different cars at here. What's cool as well is today, F1's going to be on later as well. Then let's have a look at some of these drag cars, because this thing is absolutely crazy. Look at this. Look at the interior of this, just completely, it's like stripped out, but like still got panels on the doors and everything, look, door cards and everything. But check out the engine in this thing. Absolutely crazy. There's the exhaust manifold just straight to the floor. So yeah, like I said, an event with SantaPod on at the same time today. So we've got some drag bikes. We've got some crazy like kart things as well. This must be absolutely wild to drive. Just super light. Look at the tiny tires in the front, but then look at the rear. Bonkers, absolutely bonkers. Another one with a massive spoiler. VW camper van by the looks of the front, I could be wrong. With just a ridiculous engine. Yeah, it's like a VW bus thing. Look at the size of the engine on it. Look at the wing and everything, crazy. This is more of like the classic American drag car things. I don't even really know what these things are. It's just so different to see something like this. And we got this old school Mercedes, but look at that thing in the engine bay. Look at that. And then we've got the Dodge Charger, not sure which one this is. Obviously mega power on these things. Crazy supercharged V8, don't know too much about these either. We've got this incredible Evo next to it. It's just so mad, like such a wide variety of cars here. Got this, and it seems to have some sort of like drift nugget kind of vibe on this BMW right here. But then next to that are more of these, like, I don't even really know what you call them. Oh, this one is tiny. Bonkers, absolutely wild. Got a Nissan Cube here as well. And then we got this Porsche here. Got a Golf R that seems to be leaving. And then we got these dragsters over here. So let's have a look at these things. Absolutely insane. They're like complete show cars, but yet have these mental engines in. I don't even know what to say about these. They're just one of those things you just look at and are just amazed by. Seriously cool. This truck here as well. Absolutely incredible. Then let's check out the last EP3 on the list so far. There's a Pokemon stickers on the engine bay. It's pretty jokes. And then we got another S2000 here as well. Big carbon wing on the back. Cusco roll bar inside as well. So we've got a few more cars here. We've got this MX-5, a load more MX-5s here with BMW, and then we've got a crazy kit on the one over here. Mini Cooper S over there as well. Another EP3 has shown up. Carbon bonnet on this. Looking nice. Got this 350, the Abarth, and we've got this MX-5. Look at that kit. Okay, some time has passed. I've been chatting with a few people, but there's obviously been some more cars that have arrived. So check this MX-5 out with the trailer. This whole thing is on air ride, including the trailer. And there's a little TV in the back as well to prop open the boot. Even got an exhaust. So they call it the Mark 1.5 because it's 1.5 cars. This 350 is wild. It's got the Rocket Bunny wide body kit. The rear is crazy. It's mad that even with this kit, these wheels aren't wide enough. They've got massive spaces in the rear. The Rocket Bunny kits always look so good on these cars. It's pretty rad, look, like two yellow cars that completely different generations, completely different types of car just parked next to each other. This place is so rad. This is why I decided to do it here, because you just never see stuff like this together. We've got this bagged Golf R as well, some wheels, and another group of people to show up these whole line of Monaros, or like, I guess the Holden Vauxhall V8 swapped engine things. These are things that are so rad. I've always really liked these, and there's absolutely loads of them here, just a whole row. I'm pretty sure these have an LS in them. Just a cool, like, 4 seats, big V8, pretty rad. We've also got a Mark IV Supra here and a big gap in the parking now because my Civic has gone. My dad and brother-in-law have headed off in the Civic. They need to get back, but obviously the joy of having 2 cars here is we get to stay longer. We've still got the S2000, and obviously this is the perfect weather for it. And just checking out the Minis as well here. These have just shown up, and we're just in the normal car park, so it's like this R32 just here as well, but most of these are more like normal cars, so to speak. But yeah, these Minis are pretty rad. We've also got this 180 here on some Workmeisters, super wide. This thing is rad. Cool bucket seat in there as well. I'm pretty sure that this piece here in carbon Kevlar kind of look, I'm pretty sure that's rare. A little bit of a wide arch on it as well. So then guys, today has been crazy. I've met so many people, had loads of friends here as well. The cars obviously have been absolutely insane, and well, as you can see, it's still super busy, but we've just had some food and our time slot is out. I just want to say massive thanks to everyone that came down today and actually came and said hi and brought their cars down. It's been a huge success, and this definitely won't be the last. This was basically a proof of concept thing, and it seems to have worked, so look out for future events and what have you. But either way, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Comment down below what your favorite car of the day was. Let me know what you think of this event. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this one, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.